Welcome you to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. This is a podcast project of reading the Bible in 5 years, only a few verses a day, from 8 to 32 tops, no more. We're not going to try to read 2, 3 chapters at all, not at all. And this is aimed for the one, not for the 99. Mainly for people who never read the Bible. Maybe they're not even Christians, or they just beginning in their Christian walk, and just for people who just don't want to read the Bible, don't like the Bible, maybe, but they probably figure, well, let's listen. I'm not gonna read, and it's just a little bit at a time, not a long thing. So that's why we're doing it, but basically because the Lord put it in my heart to do it. And don't forget to like us and subscribe. And we are in YouTube, we are in Spotify, and we are in YouTube. I don't know if I said that again already. Anyways, well, let's get to our reading. We are reading from Genesis chapter 11 and from verse 10 to 32. In the title is From Shem to Abram. This is the history of Shem's family. When Shem was 100 years old, his son Arphaxad was born. This happened 2 years after the flood. After the birth of Arphaxad, Shem lived another 500 years and had other sons and daughters. When Arphaxad was 35 years old, his son Shelah was born. After the birth of Shelah, Arphaxad lived another 403 years and had other sons and daughters. When Shelah was 30 years old, his son Eber was born. After the birth of Eber, Shelah lived another 403 years and had other sons and daughters. When Eber was 34 years old, his son Peleg was born. After the birth of Peleg, Eber lived another 430 years and had other sons and daughters. When Peleg was 30 years old, his son Reu, I don't know how to pronounce that one, I'm sorry, Reu was born. After the birth of Reu, Peleg lived another 209 years and had other sons and daughters. When Reu was 32 years old, his son Serug was born. After the birth of Serug, Reu lived another 207 years and had other sons and daughters. When Serug was 30 years old, his son Nahor was born. After the birth of Nahor, Serug lived another 200 years and had other sons and daughters. When Nahor was 29 years old, his son Terah was born. After the birth of Terah, Nahor lived another 119 years and had other sons and daughters. When Terah was 70 years old, he became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Okay, let's read now the family of Terah. This is the history of Terah's family. Terah was the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran had a son named Lot. But while Haran was still young, he died in Ur of the Chaldeans, the place of his birth. He was survived by Terah, his father. Meanwhile, Abram married Sarai, and his brother Nahor married Milcah, the daughter of their brother Haran. Milcah had a sister named Iscah. Now Sarai was not able to have any children. Terah took his son Abram, his daughter-in-law Sarai, and his grandson Lot, his son Haran's child, and left Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan. but they stopped instead at the village of Haran and settled there. Terah lived for 205 years and died while still at Haran. I find it interesting that it was Abram's dad, Terah, who decided to leave their land, their homeland, the Ur of the Chaldeans, to go to the land of Canaan. That is interesting, actually. I mean, we will read later on the rest of the story tomorrow, but that is very interesting. All right. Well, thank you for listening to this reading. Maybe I will get better after I read half of the Bible. I don't know. I hope. Thank you. And don't forget to like us and subscribe. We are in YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. And again, this project of podcast is aimed for people who don't read the Bible, never have read the Bible. Maybe they start in their walk with God, Jesus, and if you're a Christian, it's okay. You're welcome to listen. And pray for us. Support us with your prayers. And thank you. We see you tomorrow. Bye bye.